Sarah, welcome to the Daily English Show. Today I'd like to talk about two words, heater and stove. In English I would call this a heater and I would call this a stove. But in Japanese they call this a stove and this a gas range, which is kind of confusing. When a Japanese person talks about a stove, I'm usually not sure if they're talking about a heater or a stove. They're usually talking about a heater. At first, I just thought this was a case of loan words coming from English and randomly jumping to different objects. But I looked up heater and stove in my dictionary, and apparently stove is also called range in American English. And another meaning for stove is a piece of equipment that can burn various fuels and is used for heating rooms. So it seems like the loan words haven't really jumped to different objects after all. So now I'm curious, what do you call these in your dialect of English? Let's call this item A and this item B. Please leave a comment. Thank you. Kia ora, in Stick News today, the US Supreme Court has agreed to hear a case about inadvertent, indecent language.
The Federal Communications Commission wants the High Court to restore its power to penalise networks which air indecent or vulgar language. They said, given the core meaning of the F word, any use of that word or a variation in any context inherently has a sexual connotation. The F word is one of the most vulgar, graphic and explicit descriptions of sexual activity in the English language. Its use invariably invokes a coarse sexual image. According to CNN, television networks say their scripted shows no longer have expletives, but they're worried about the unplanned use of an indecent word at live events, such as awards shows and sporting events. They say some indecent words can slip through and they want to be protected from heavy government fines. One example cited is U2 singer Bono's 2003 Golden Globes acceptance speech, in which he uttered the phrase, "Really, really fucking brilliant."
And that was Stick News for Wednesday, the 19th of March. Kia ora.
This is Josh and Jimbo from New Zealand playing on a rail outside their house last week.
What kind of heater is that? Is it cheaper than an electric heater? Oh really? What for? So it uses electricity and kerosene. And the price of kerosene keeps going up, doesn't it? It uses kerosene. Yeah, I think so. It still uses electricity though. For the fan. Yeah, we pay so much to heat this place because it's about 30 years old and the walls are so thin, there's like no insulation. Yeah, it sucks. I want to live in a house with thick walls.
A light fuel obtained by distilling petroleum. A. Kerosene. B. Insulation. C. Electricity. D. Heater. E. Fuel. Kerosene. A form of energy from charged elementary particles, usually supplied as electric current through cables, wires, etc., for lighting, heating, driving machines, etc. Electricity. The act of protecting something with a material that prevents heat, sound, electricity, etc. from passing through. Insulation. Material such as coal, gas or oil that is burned to produce heat or power. Fuel. A machine used for making air or water warmer. Heater.
And that was the Daily English Show. See you tomorrow. Bye.